I'm so happy to have been born a black man. I'm so happy that I was given parents who love being black and who raised.
I actually love hearing Black people say that they want to be Black in every lifetime. That is kind of proof to me that the world is shifting.
I love being Black. In every universe, under any circumstance, I would want to be Black. And I don't mean to offend anyone, but we are just superior.
Hello good people, I hope you're all doing fine and amazing from wherever you're watching me from. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing, liking and sharing the videos. I'll really appreciate. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about Black people who are proud of being Black. You know, for Black people, we have come a long way. And when I speak about Black people, I am speaking about Black people in general, whether Black American, whether an African, whether a Caribbean, all both in general. Black people have really come a long way from being made to feel inferior to right now reclaiming our identity and being proud of being Black. So before I speak much, let's watch some videos whereby some Black people are just sharing the experiences, how they are proud of being Black. Also, you as a Black person, you can comment down in the comment section. Do you feel proud of being Black, or you feel like you're still inferior? You feel like you cannot make anything good out of yourself? So let me know in the comment section down below. I will give my 2 cents at the end.
I'm so happy to have been born a black man. I'm so happy that I was given parents who love being black and who raised me to cherish my skin and love my people. I'm so glad I didn't grow up having to wish I was white or wish I was anything other than myself. I'm so happy that I grew up in an environment that showcased black love and black people and just an influx of black excellence. And I love that. I'm glad my parents raised me around nothing but black people. I'm glad they showed me what black love looks like. I'm glad they showed me what it means to love your skin. I love the way I look. I love my skin tone. I got black privilege. Being a black man, being black period is way better to me. I love being black. I would never trade being black for nothing else in this world. I love it. I'm glad I was born this way. I'm glad I was born this way. And it's so good being black. I swear to God it is. I love it. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. I love myself. It don't get no better than being a black man. And then on top of that, we have black women, the most beautiful women in the world. It don't get no better. It don't. We are the most beautiful people in this world, despite what anybody else think, what they tell you. We are the most beautiful. I swear by that.
Black History Month has come to an end, but just like every other March 1st, we still gonna be black. So my advice is to keep doing black shit. And what I mean by that is keep spreading the word of how proud you are to be black. Keep educating, most importantly, keep learning. Because sometimes you gotta keep your mouth closed and listen, so the next time that you open your mouth, you can speak louder with more confidence because you listen and you know what you're talking about. Black History might be a month for some, but for us, it's an all-year type of love, a lifetime type of love. Keep doing black shit. Like when you run into a Karen, don't give her the energy she's looking for, but make sure you give her the energy she deserves. You know what I'm talking about. Don't put your hands on me. Cause you know if you put your hands on there, now I got to cut you. We've been through a lot this Black History Month. But just like any other time we get through it, bitch. Make sure you go out and vote. Make sure you use the resources that your ancestors died for you to be greater. That's what a proud black do. Help one of your brothers and sisters get to the next level. Stop gatekeeping. And most importantly, if you see a white man with a long trench coat on and it's hot outside, run. We already know what's going on. I'm just playing. It's just jokes, y'all. Damn.
And you can tell everything you need to know about a person by how they pronounce the word black when referring to people. Because first of all, it shouldn't be weird. Black is a common color and is a word that can be used quite commonly. The only reason that word is weird to people is because of the people group it's associated with. And the weirdness by which we treat that word tells you everything you need to know about the anti-blackness in the world around us. I've never seen so many people afraid to say the name of a color. Maybe because they know by referring to us as only a color, they're dehumanizing us. Because even though other people are labeled by their colors, for us, it was a sign, symbol, and justification for our forced enslavement, forced displacement, and lack of human status in many societies. There is nothing wrong with being black. There is nothing wrong with the word black, and there is nothing wrong with the color black. The racist past and connotation attached to that word is not Black people's to carry, because on the continent, we never thought of ourselves in this way. This is a title we've adapted to. It is a title attached to us by oppressors that we've reclaimed for our own honor. And it is something I'm proud to be every month, not just this one.
I love being Black. In every universe, under any circumstance, I would want to be Black. And I don't mean to offend anyone, but we are just superior people. We look better, we're built better, we're smarter, we're stronger. Any you can think of, we are. And they hate us because they are not like us. What other race of people has so many different variations, and every single variation is the shit? We got light people, dark people, brown people, caramel people, yellow people, mixed people, dark people, chocolatey chocolate, blackety black. And every last one of them are the shit. And although we are given a hard time every day of our lives, we fight our way through that shit. And not only do we fight our way through that shit, we can find something funny in it. We are such unserious people about such serious things. I would never not want to be Black. I just would never not want to be Black. It's fun.
I actually love hearing Black people say that they want to be Black in every lifetime. That is kind of proof to me that the world is shifting in an amazing way. Because I feel like for so many generations, African Americans were made to feel like, less than. And it came with a lot of self-hatred and a lot of these issues within the Black community because, basically the position that we were put in after slavery and with mass incarceration, all of these systems set up to keep Black people in a lower position. I feel like that didn't allow for previous generations to really speak about how they would want to be Black in every lifetime. But I'm hearing it so much now. And it's showing me that there's actually this shift going on. Because I feel like when I was younger, I wouldn't have been hearing, I want to be Black in every lifetime by a bunch of different Black people. In fact, I wasn't really hearing that when I was younger. But now I feel like people are actually in love with the fact that they are Black in this lifetime. And it's actually so amazing and beautiful because we're realizing that yeah, we are beautiful. We are amazing people. We are talented. We are creative. We are amazing people. And it's I actually love that. And I feel like a lot of times Black people within this country can grow up with, self-hatred in a way. But I feel like that's fully changing and shifting. I feel like it's going to be more common for Black people to be oh, I love being Black. I want to be Black in every lifetime. Because I feel like now we're realizing that the reason why Black people were treated so badly is because actually we're not horrible. And in fact, I would argue that there was an inferiority complex by racist white people to where they felt like Black people were superior and therefore had to harm us and bring us down and do all of these other things because of their own inferiority. You know what I mean? I feel like that's genuinely what it comes from. And maybe the veil is lifted and the contract is over, whatever happened. But I just feel like now I can see that there's a shift happening clearly because there's so many Black people who are just saying, I would like to be Black in every single lifetime. And I actually am one of those people, I agree. As a matter of fact, it's actually a requirement for me in all of my future lives. I want to be Black in every single lifetime. And I love hearing that because it's showing me that we're actually shifting the world in a beautiful way. I love that so much, actually.
They succeeded in persuading our women that our color is not right. That the skin lightening industry of young African women and sometimes men running away from our dark color through skin lightening. That is why they persuaded our women that our kinky hair is not good. We go and buy human hair made out of hair from ritually shaved women in India.
Yeah.
And we call it human hair as if our own hair was not human. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. We are always running away from ourselves. Why? Because we were created to hate ourselves.
Black is not something we get to choose, but it is something we get to cherish. It's something we get to wear, and we get to rock this with honor. I'm black like my granddaddy and my great-great-great-great-grandma. Black is that lift every voice and sing. Black is that letting your freedom ring and resound. Black is adjective, adverb, color, and noun.
You know what? Before Black History Month ends, I just want to say it is overly cunt to be dark-skinned. Like, it is overly cunt to be dark-skinned. I love being a black woman, period. But let's really talk about being dark-skinned, okay? When you're dark-skinned, the entire world wants to convince you that we were ugly. I remember in 2016, the great shift that happened when everybody finally realized, like, oh, wait, like, y'all are kind of gorgeously, amazingly cute human beings. Before then, they was really trying to convince us that we were ugly. Do you know how nuts that is? And the people that were benefiting from colorism were absolutely not sticking up for us because, you know, they were benefiting from colorism. And you cannot gaslight me about the colorism that was happening, baby, because every time it comes up, y'all want to gaslight us. We were there, we remember. It's funny that everybody's like, oh my God, I've grown from it. And, you know, I'm not that person. It's like, congratulations. I'm so happy for your, you know, self-improvement story that came at the expense of like me. Like, that's nuts. Almost every single culture in this world has their own form of colorism because there are darker skinned people in that culture. But at the end of the day, it is still colorism that ties back to black people because their worst fear is looking like me. Me? This? Overly cunt? This is insane. Like, when you really think about it, it is absolutely insane. Nobody can make me hate being dark skinned. I'm so sorry. Like, this shit is real life. Black is the berry, the sweet of the juice, baby. In fact, slap some tanner on it. You know, there are people that bleach their skin to be a lighter skin tone, and at the end of the day, I don't really fault them because they are victims of, you know, a system that they are just trying to fit into, okay? But genuinely could never be me, okay? The fact that bleaching is still a thing in the continent of Africa in 2026, the blackest continent in the world, and you guys don't think that the CIA is involved in that? Really? That translucent look? Just be you. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, fuck. Like, what? Like, exactly. Overly tea.
So since today is the second day of Black History Month, it's time for me to give you reason 2 of why I love being black. I love being black for the cookouts. Now you picture this. You're 16 years old. Your mama just woke you up and say, hey, go on, get your clothes, get ready. We got this cookout to go to later on. Now you're excited because you already know what to expect, okay? Now they done told your mama to show up at 5 o'clock. Of course we don't get there till 6:30. As you pull into the neighborhood, you see cars wrapped around the driveway, parked on the grass, parked in the neighbor's yard, okay? You can hear the music down the street and you can smell the barbecue. You walk in, grandma is at the stove per usual. So you go on through, you kiss grandma, you go on, speak to the elders, you go to the backyard, okay? There you will find your uncle, okay, with the towel thrown over his shoulder and them brown sandals, okay, and his little shorts on. He over there barbecuing for his life. Do you hear what I'm saying? He'll even come be like, come taste this, niece, come taste this. They don't know nothing about this, okay? You turn around, your cousins are over there to the space table, banging on that like they trying to fix it up, okay? Somebody that stood up and said, get that shit the fuck out of here, okay? That mean they just ran to Boston on them, all right? You turn over to your auntie. She is stirring up the sweet tea. She is activating the diabetes in that sweet tea, and you can't wait to have a glass. She sees you looking, so she call you over there to let you taste it. Grandma comes outside and gathers everybody around, and she prays, okay, over the food. Then y'all commence to eat everything not nailed down to the floor. I mean, 2 plates piled high. Then your cousins that smoke that stuff, they come over and be like, y'all want to take a walk? You don't smoke that stuff, but you feeling cool, so you want to go on the walk anyway. When you come back, the sun is setting, right? It's time for all the little kids to go in the house. Well, now you're 16, so the adults want you to stay outside with them. The music shifts. Now the music gets into the 70s and the 60s. Anybody lonely? If you think you're lonely now, yeah. The grandparents and the elders start to reminiscing and they start drinking that dark liquor that make them walk and talk liquor. You just watching and you taking in their stories and you taking in their wisdom. Okay, now your mama done said bye 7 times and she's finally ready to go out the house. You kiss all the elders goodbye, your grandma sneak you $20, you grab your plates in the bag, and then you go home and you rest. And that's why I love being black on today. Love you. Bye.
You know, for the longest time, black people have been made to feel inferior, especially by the colonizers, by the white people who took power over black people. Black people have been made to feel like they can't make anything great. They can't just be people of worth, you know. But I'm so happy and glad that we are finally seeing our value. We are finally seeing our worth to the world. So this is a good thing that black people have come to a realization that, you know what, we are no longer the inferior group that they thought we were. This is just a stereotype that black people are inferior. Black people are so powerful. They have so many inventions, innovations, businesses, and they're running the world. So white America, you better be ready for black people, whether black American, whether African immigrants, whether Caribbeans, whether Africans in Africa. It is not like back then whereby black people were just comfortable with being inferior or being told that they are inferior and they can't make anything good out of themselves, you know. Even when we speak about black Americans, they lost a lot during the slavery period. They lost their languages, they lost their culture, they lost their identity. But to see right now that they're coming out being proud of who they are, being proud of how far they have come, it's a great thing actually. It shows that through all the bad things, black people survived. And this is resilience. Black people do have resilience. Even when thrown the worst of the worst, black people will always rise. And these are some of the, can I call them personalities, that I admire about black people. We are strong. We are people who believe in ourselves. And no matter what, no matter the barriers, no matter what has been set to prevent us from achieving whatever we want, we always surpass it, and we always show the world that, you know what, we can do this. So for black people, for those who are not yet proud of being black, we have those black people who still believe that they are inferior. Let me remind you today that, you know what, you are not inferior. It's just something that was created in your mind, but you know the power you got, you know the things you can achieve as a black person. You can achieve the best of all. So for black people, let's continue being proud of who we are. Let's not take our black race lightly. Our black race is so powerful. Black people are so special. And so this is just to encourage us black people. Let's continue fighting. Let's continue pushing on. We are made for greatness. We are not inferior. We are superior. Imagine the world. Imagine a world whereby black people are not there. How would it even be? This is a reminder to you as a black person. If you have ever felt inferior, if you have ever felt like you can't make it, you can't come out of any hardship, any situation, this is a reminder that we are resilient, and you need to wake up, you need to be strong, you need to push on and on and on. Let's make the best of the best in the world. As a black person, what are you proud of being a black person? What are some of the things that you admire in us black people? And with that said, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I really appreciate it. See you in the next video. Bye.